This is not a typical video that you expect on my channel. However, I have this little gadget that just works and it's really cool. It might be a useless device for most of people. However, if you're teaching, doing public speaking or organizing conferences, you need a wireless clicker to go through the slides of the presentation. So here is this device. Let's have a look at it. The brand is not known, but the model is DSIT0011. I've thrown away the original package, but here is the content. We have the wireless presenter, which includes a USB receiver and a battery. In order to get started and actually use this device, plug the AAA battery on the back of it. Of course, you can use a rechargeable AAA battery too. Slide the switch on the left to on, and immediately after that you can press the key for the pointer to see the laser red beam. On the front there is an indication LED and 4 keys. On the left side there is an on-off switch, and on the right there are buttons to increase and decrease the volume. There is also a small plastic holder, which is really convenient if you want to place this device in your pocket. A small leaflet provides instructions how to use it, but obviously it's straightforward and easy. The USB receiver is placed on the back of the wireless presenter, and there are magnets to keep it in the right place. Take out the USB receiver from the wireless presenter and plug it into a USB port of your computer. As soon as you plug it into the USB, the gadget presents itself to the computer as a human interface device, or in other words, to say it more simply, it acts as a keyboard, which means that this works fine with Linux distributions, macOS and Windows. You can use it on any of these operating systems. As an open source enthusiast, I'm using Ubuntu. Let me show you a quick demonstration. The upper 3 keys on the front side are multifunctional depending on the way how you click them. For example, just press and hold the page up key for 2 seconds to play the slides. Once the presentation has started, you can click the page up or page down keys to go back and forth through the slides of your presentation. If you press and hold the page down button for 2 seconds, the screen will go blank. Long press the up and down at the same time to switch Prezi mode. On the right side, there are keys to increase and decrease the volume. By the way, as an open source enthusiast, I'm using Ubuntu 24.04, which is the long-term support release of this Linux distribution on my laptops. For both my presentations and this particular demonstration, I'm using LibreOffice Impress, which is the equivalent of Microsoft Office, but from LibreOffice, a free and open source software solution for editing documents. Nowadays, Linux distributions are quite easy to use, and they're the perfect solution for tech-savvy users, especially engineers and developers. Let me show you the terminal. You can do anything in it, even to use a wireless presenter. I'm saying this with a sense of humor, but as you can see with the up and down button, you can go through the history of your commands. By the way, inside the USB receiver there is YI chip. This is of course made in China. The upper key on the front of this wireless presenter is the most powerful because it has 3 features. Single click for tap, double click to enter, press and hold to execute, alt and tab. The DSIT0011 has numerous advantages. It has a compact size, very low price, works with Microsoft, Windows, macOS and Linux distributions including Android. The keys have multiple functions. The disadvantages are that it's an unknown brand. I'm sure that there are always people that will complain that there aren't enough keys, but on the other hand, having too many keys on a wireless presenter may confuse you. Let me say it straight, excellent value for money. If you need a wireless presenter, consider buying one. I don't see any point in investing more money in another model from a well-known brand. This just works and it works fine. Thank you for watching this video. If you are interested in more technical content, such as single board computers like Raspberry Pi, laptops or open source software, you may consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching again and stay tuned for new videos. See you soon.